My story began 27 years ago when I decided to go race walking. I suddenly felt something wrong in my knee, and I stopped, and that's when the pain started. And the pain lasted for 27 years. Within 2 years after the initial knee injury, when I was race walking, I couldn't walk without crutches. I couldn't take a single step. I couldn't bear weight on that leg enough to take a step for 25 years. I was excited at first to have a diagnosis because no one had known what was wrong with me for so long. It's a devastating diagnosis to get when you know that it's also referred to as a suicide disease, because it can cause severe pain and it is progressive and disabling, and there's no good treatment for it, or so it is thought. I became very sensitive to heat, so I could not walk near a space heater or be near an oven that was on. I could not take a warm shower, or even sunlight became a problem after a while. I couldn't wear a sock or a shoe. I couldn't wear clothing on on the lower half of my leg or my knee, and I couldn't use a blanket. And my leg was freezing and cold, my foot was frozen, and yet I couldn't wear clothing or use a blanket on it. It was very difficult. I needed to be able to use a wheelchair in order to leave my house. I couldn't walk even a block, and so I needed the wheelchair, but my leg had become so sensitive to vibration that I couldn't use the wheelchair. And I was pretty much chained to my sofa. Any movement, any getting up and down from the sofa or walking to the bathroom caused more pain. And so I was, becoming more cloistered and isolated and living in a state of despair. One day I was scrolling through Facebook, which is what you do when you live on your sofa, and I came across a post by someone who had been treated by Dr. Tolstrup for his CRPS and had benefited from it a great deal. He diagnosed me correctly from another country, something that 25 years worth of physicians had not been able to do with me sitting right in front of them. Some people go to Las Vegas to gamble for money. I'm going to gamble for my life. So I arrived on a Sunday. I had my office evaluation on Monday, and on Tuesday he did the surgery. And on Wednesday I woke up in my hotel room and I walked for the first time in a quarter of a century. And it was miraculous. Walking is my new normal, and I also can cook now, and I always cook to music, especially now that I can dance a little. I do wish that CRPS people with a CRPS diagnosis would give this a chance. It has been taught to them by medical professionals and other patients. This is what we are taught, is that there is no good treatment for it and that you will live with it for the rest of your life. And that's not true. For the majority of us, I do not believe that's true. If the source of your pain can be found, Dr. Tolstrup is the Sherlock Holmes of pain and peripheral nerves, and he will find it. He will track it down. After 25 years of being unable to walk without crutches, my pain is healed. I'm not managing my pain. I'm living my life. And it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And yeah, I'm just so grateful.